and to present his work on economic performance and challenges to democracy, the chairman of Political Science Department, Dr. Eric Batalla.
Just to set the tone for the lecture series, I'd like to present some basic issues as well as certain indicators to tell us where we are now and not forget the obvious but basic issues that we have as a society. I'm presenting some economic data coming from the Bangko Sentral of the Philippines, World Bank, and as well governance indicators. The basic point in my presentation is that we should not neglect the basic task of state building. Because state building will facilitate further economic progress. And speaking of progress, let's go to the good news. I tried to compute for the growth rates, average economic growth rates of the different political administrations from 1972 to 2014. 1972 is the administration of President Marcos, and I ended it in 1985, although of course the dictatorship was formally ended in Feb 1986. And of course, Cory Aquino, Ramos, Estrada, GMA, and so one there says household final consumption, simply consumption. Second item is general government spending, so government spending. And the third is considered as investments. So if you think in your economics, it's C plus I plus G. But in this case, it's ordered C plus G plus I. And then you've got the 4 and 5, which is your X minus M, or your foreign trade sector. Gives you the gross domestic product, and if you put the net factor income from abroad, which is the what we call now net primary income, including your remittances and all that, you will have your gross national income. So I've computed the growth rates, average annual growth rates per administration, and what we find is that since 1998, the economy has been going up. It's been growing faster, accelerating. Maybe not enough, but it's accelerating. And currently, as of 2014, we've been experiencing a growth rate in gross national income at the rate of 6.3%. Although you find your exports, export sector decelerating, but the growth in consumption, government spending, and investments have really accelerated in recent years. And another piece of good news is that our gross international reserves have accumulated tremendously. A problem that we had for a long time, but in recent years, we can already pay for our imports with confidence. We could pay for our foreign exchange liabilities with confidence. We could pay for imports for at least 9 months. And of course, the boom in the economy has been aided by our remittances. Remittances of the overseas Filipino workers. It's reached about 24. The last time when I did this kind of slide, 2005, reporting at the Philippine Economic Society, was still like reaching 10 billion. Now it's reached over 20 billion US dollars. Consequently, we have realized savings. Although the national saving, which is the net of the consumption, has decelerated recently, but still, gross national saving is so high. And we also see some kind of favorable trend in our current account, which is your life exports and services and minus imports. And as you can see here, in per capita terms, our gross domestic product has really increased since the early 2000s. You see that the box there? It shows you when the economy declined in the early 80s. It took about 20 years before we could regain our per capita income. But we're past that already.